Today we don't have a lecture. We are celebrating 1 million followers on Facebook.
Yay!
1 million. Pana kurecord here this lecture.
Kwa time stasa camera kasi.
Alright, thank you. Thank you to the 1 million followers. So what we are going to do today to celebrate, this is going to just take 2-3 minutes and we are going to be done. We are going to share amazing historical facts. Let me see if I can give you 6 or 7. Fact number 1, the shortest war in history. Shortest war in history. It was between Great Britain and Zanzibar. It happened in 1896 and it only lasted 38 minutes. First half Fun fact number 2. Are you following? China invented printing, gunpowder, paper, money as well. It is just important for you to know these things so that are you enjoying? Right, let's go to fun fact number 3. I love it when people enjoy knowledge. So with the assimilation of knowledge, I really enjoy it. Let's go to fun fact number 3. Fun fact number 3, there is what is known as the Louisiana Purchase. So what happened with this one? This purchase is what caused the United States to be as big as it is. Because without this purchase, the United States would have only been half the size. But what happened is that they purchased 827,000 square miles of land west of the Mississippi River. And in the Louisiana Purchase, they bought it from the French. The French were fighting a war and then they were being defeated. They are being attacked by yellow fever because they were having a war with England. France was fighting England. They are being defeated. They are being attacked in a yellow fever. Napoleon just decided he's going to give up the prospect of maintaining and keeping this land. United States, and they bought it for $15 million. At the time, if you were to convert it to current rates, this would equate to $1.2 trillion. They did not have this in their treasury. They did not have this money, imagine. From British banks and Dutch banks. And the deal the loans, they were going to be paying back at 8% per year. It's just for fun. You got knowledge you enjoy. As you know, United States in half the size. So imagine the French are fighting the British, and the French are fighting the British. They sell land to the Americans. The Americans borrow from the British, from British banks and Dutch banks. Right. Let's go to another interesting fact. Did you know that Nelson Mandela, this name Nelson is not his birth name. This name is not there on was not there on his birth certificate. It was not there on his birth document. His true name was Rolihlahla Mandela. This is a closer name, which simply means one who pulls the branches, which is an interpretation of Munane. It is that Nelson Mandela was given it by his primary school teacher on his first day in primary school. But we are going to give you the name Nelson. Another interesting fact is that early Europeans refused to believe that the Great Zimbabwe was built by locals. Some attributed it to Phoenicians. Some manuals and some articles and Queen of Sheba. But archaeological findings prove that it was actually made by the local Shona people. Let me give you the last one. My British vakazoparirwa nekuda kwavo tea. So what happened was that my British vanofarira tea. Any time is tea time. My British, but they were not the ones that invented tea. They are not the ones that invented it. Tea actually came from China. So China came up with the tea, right? Started exporting it, but the British got obsessed with the tea more than the Chinese. From the rich people to the working class, because they get accessible British anytime is tea time. So they got so addicted to tea. But here was the problem. The Chinese were not accepting any other form of payment except silver for tea. Mabritish akati tomboya nemagudzu tombokutengesera zvimwe tokupa here maheti 50 modipo 1 kg yeti vakati no, we just want silver. So it came to a point where the British actually ran out of silver vachitenga tea. Handi muri kuona manje. Then the British vatifambe vazofunga vakati okay, because this is around the 1700s in the 18th century. The British vazofunga vakati all right, what we can do, vagadzira opium. Saka vangova opium. This is a drug that they started illegally supplying into China, and the Chinese got hooked. They got addicted to opium. Now, because they are addicted to opium, they want the opium. Silver starts coming back in because we also want silver for our opium. But illegally. But there was a general called Lin Zhenzhou. Lin Zhenzhou, who had a serious crackdown on this. A Chinese general got, don't forget, guys, on this illegal operation, opium. And then he had a serious crackdown. Ndobva ati aizvinda kuzvibhana. So pakuzvibhana opium ichitengeseka vanhu vakuti hachadi silver yenyu. The British, the way they took this was, okay, this is a sign of disrespect kuti mati hamuchadi kutrada nesu, hamuchadi silver redima, hamusina silver yamuchatipa. This actually led to the opium wars. So this happened between 1839 to 1842. We had what we call the opium wars. The last one, just for bonus, the largest man-made lake. The largest man-made lake in the world is Lake Kariba. That was built in 1959. It is our own lake, and it was built specifically for the purposes of generating hydroelectric power. It's the largest man-made lake. It's 185 cubic kilometers. That's the amount of water that it holds. That's serious stuff. So if you are enjoying these lessons, if you enjoy information and knowledge, we are going to be celebrating on the 17th of April at the HICC in the Jacaranda Conference Center. That's where we're having our history comedy night. Tickets are available online. You can buy them using the link that we have shared, or you can also get them in Express Care Pharmacy, corner 3rd and Central Avenue, starting at $10 up to $20. See you on the 17th of April.